Okay, my dears, so now we're going to go talk about how you upload pictures besides from the internet and from besides elsewhere. We want to make sure that you have access to get them from your phone, from your tablet, and how you are going to do that on your phone or tablet. Now just stick with me because I can't exactly show you on my phone right now. But if you are on your phone or tablet and you have a photo that you want to share, what you're going to end up doing is looking for this little button. Sometimes you have to go under your settings or options with your photos. Sometimes you have to click this little guy that's right by your photos, but you're going to be looking for this button. It looks like a sideways V with 3 dots, and this is your share button. You'll click that on your phone or tablet, and it's going to give you lots of different options. So it can be uploaded to your Google Drive if you have that associated with your phone. You can email it to yourself. Make sure you have Gmail on your phone because your Google accounts for school are associated with Gmail, so you might have to download that out. But once you have the place that you would prefer to save, I personally prefer Google Drive, but if you want to just email it to yourself and then download it, you can do it that way too. So pretend this is Gmail right here. I would click that, and then it's going to bring up my Gmail. What it's going to do is say, you are sending it from your school email, and it's going to say, who are you sending it to right underneath it. Type in your exact same email so you can send emails to yourself. Then underneath in the subject, you don't necessarily have to type anything, but you could type in flower photo or dog photo. And you type that in maybe to help yourself remember which of your photos is in that email. Below it in the subject is where you normally type things in. Your photo should be attached either there in the subject, the big huge place where you type everything in, or it's going to be attached as a file. It depends upon how your phone is set up, your phone or your tablet. Once you are done, you are going to hit send. Okay? Once you hit send, if you are already in Gmail, so pretend I'm in Gmail right now, I would just refresh the page. So for me, I just hit Control R, or you can hit here and then hit enter again, and it'll just go back to that page. So if I sent something to myself, it would pop up right here. I would be able to click that email, and then there would be an attachment down here at the bottom. Then I would be able to add it to my computer. That way you have access to all of your different photos. So let's go look at different ways we can add the photos now. Because like I said, we now know how to upload them to Google Drive. We now know how to upload them to our emails. So they're pretty easy to get. So now I'm going to click Add Images, Upload Media on the left. Before we were up here on just the computer. So now we're practicing a couple of different ways. You can click this one to connect your Google Drive. So you click it and then move over. And if you've connected your Google Drive, it'll have all of your pictures over here. I have not yet connected mine. If you guys have an Instagram and you just want to import it directly from Instagram, you guys can do that. If you have a Google Photos, like I just linked mine, you guys can do it that way. So if you have Google Photos on your phone or tablet, you would just type in the email that's associated with it, your password, and then you would be able to access those photos. Or if you have a URL, which is basically just the thing that's up here, as long as it's just the photo, you guys can copy that URL and send it down in here to be able to attach your photo. So I'm just going to do my Google Photos because I took some pictures yesterday of some of my flowers outside. I'm going to go click the ones I want. Remember that blue is what we want, and if you want more than one, you click the control button at the bottom and then pick the photos you want. So I'm just going to pick these two for now. I'm uploading the selection. They are saving right now to my Wix account. We're waiting for that check mark. There's one. And there should be two. Here's my one. I made sure I got that blue line around it. Waiting, waiting, waiting for the last one. Click Control again. Make sure it's highlighted in blue. And then say Add to Gallery. So that's just another way to be able to add photos. So you notice my gallery got a little bit bigger because I just added photos. Now that we have been able to add and upload photos, we are going to hit this little save icon right here. It is the third from the right hand side. We're saving it. You can type in whatever website title you want. So you could type in your name. Don't type in your full name because you guys are still out on the internet and I want you guys to be safe and protected. You guys could do the title of your website. So whenever I did my school website, I just typed it as Our Artistic Journey because it's all of our journeys through art. So it's whatever you guys would prefer. Unfortunately, you have to stick with free unless you're willing to pay. I am not. So I click on free. I type in whatever I want to call it. So this one might just be Ms. K's Portfolio. I guess I can't use a dot. Portfolio. And once I have that as I like it, I hit save and continue. It's saving it where you see that little blue bar. I click done. And then I look for this last button, publish in blue. Once I publish it, it goes online. So that means now I can share it with everybody that I want to, preferably just friends and family so you guys stay safe online. I hit done, and you guys can even tinker with it to make sure that it looks really nice on mobile. They actually more or less transform pretty well on mobile by themselves, so you don't have to tinker with them too much. If you guys would like to see them as a mobile site exactly how they should be, we're skipping it. It's going to give us a preview of how this looks online, so you can see my work here. There's my title that I changed, here's the one picture I uploaded, and here's my gallery. So it looks very, very similar to the ones online. Go flip back to desktop, and I just want to see how this website looks as a desktop. So I hit the little I button that was up there, and then here's my website as well. Again, it looks very similar to the phone. Back to editor, and because I've saved, I am done for the day. If you guys would like to log out, you can. If not, just keep that Remember Me on, and you'll be able to access it again in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.